30 most random facts everyone should know, according to Reddit. Number 30. A group of squids is called a shoal, which is a completely missed pun opportunity, and there was a petition to call a group of squids a squad, but it didn't get big enough. To be fair, that petition probably wouldn't have changed anything. Here's a fun list of animal group names. Do you care?
Yes, I care. Well, not enough if it takes us
Stripes
offside.
cares. Animals.
Oh.
An albatross group is called a rookery. An alligator group is called a congregation. An ape group is called a troop. An antelope herd. Ants colony. Asses. A pace of asses. A pace of asses. I got the pace of asses. Some might argue that I've got a pace of asses on deck, if you know what I'm talking about, to give the old in and out, you know what I mean? A baboon troop. Can we be done? Get the fuck out of here.
Asses are donkeys, though.
I'm aware, but, I'm talking about the other type of asses. A pace of asses. If I remember correctly, a scientist once decided what a group of unicorns is called. Why did he scribble out would be called if they existed? Because somebody probably blasted that ass in the comment section. Just go to Wikipedia and change it, says some guy. Let's get the fuck out of here. Number 29.
Wait, but why is he the authority on what unicorns are called? What makes him the authority?
I just don't even want to be on this dumb one anymore. A group of squids? How is this a random fact that everyone should know? Nigga. Just go to Wikipedia and change it, says somebody, and change the name of fire ants to spicy boys while you're at it. Oh, here come them spicy boys. Oh no, these spicy boys about to ruin our picnic. Spicy, spicy, spicy boys. That's a pretty good one. Spicy boys. Number 29. Bales of hay can spontaneously combust due to moisture. Is this true? Ultimately, it's the moisture which allows the hay dust to stick to them, which would usually fall off in the process of haying. The hay dust is what is highly flammable.
You're talking to me like I'm a farmhand. How would I know that, Kaya?
Wouldn't there be footage of hay combusting? Or hay combustion? Nigga, I'm not asking for some kind of scientific analysis. Expert explains spontaneous combustion of hay bale. Spontaneous combustion. Well, I guess we'll just have to use our imaginations. But that's pretty cool, the fact that hay can just light on fire. Out of nowhere.
Have that animal tab open.
Why do I still have the animal tab open? You need it closed? Is it bothering you?
Well, yeah, tab's it. I know you're not going to use it again.
No, I was probably going to beat off to that animal group name tab later, and I needed to have it open. But it's okay, because I'll save this post so that in the future, you know what I mean? You're such a piece of fucking. Number 28. The human eye can see more shades of green than any other color. It was a survival tactic back when our ancestors lived in the trees and plants and things. Oh, through the trees. To add to this is why the night vision goggles make everything look green. Oh, cool. Because we can see more shades of green than anything. NVG makes everything look green because hymen eyes, edit, I'm keeping it, can perceive green better than any other color. We see more detail and more shades of green than any other color, therefore making it easier to see night vision goggles, even if they show everything as green as opposed to any other color. The eyes of the protector of the vagina must stop gangrene from entering. We're talking about gangrene now, Just a bunch of comedians on Reddit. Somebody's probably having a very quiet chuckle to this, or shaking their head, displeased. Number 27? Yeah. Ohio is the only state in the United States that's name shares no letters with the word mackerel. Everyone needed to know this. Now, who puzzled that out? Some lady with her cats, you know. I'm sorry, give me a second here. I almost muted you, but what I needed to do was mute myself. How's that possible? I return from the land of mutes.
I'm sorry you felt you could only share that with me.
Share what? That hawking up noise that I feel people are going to feel like they're missing out on because now I'm talking about it when I could have just muted it. Number 26. If you're fatigued or lethargic all the time, you may have a potassium deficiency. Eat a banana, my nigga. Wait, is potassium in bananas? My brain must know
yes,
that.
It is.
Yes. Why do I always fact check my brain
sometimes.
all the time?
Maybe
You need to
that's
get a
why.
banana in your face. Somebody said K. Do you get it?
No, I don't.
You don't get it? He's been gilded. Why has he been gilded? You don't get it?
No, I don't understand.
K is the periodic table, like associative fucking letter for potassium. Like potassium is K. You've seen like periodic tables, right?
Yeah, but I didn't know that.
A hubba bubba max. So you got a periodic table, right? One of these better be huge. You better be huge, man. And then you open it, the image in a tab, right? And then you just get on in there. But look for the K. Tell me what a K is, girl. Tell me where that K is. K is potassium. You said the potassium. It's the K is potassium. You got the potassium now.
I think this is the part where I ask you to reel back.
Nigga, you the one. Somebody's walked in. Oh my god. Okay, so or depression, narcolepsy, thyroid issues, insomnia, sleep apnea, DSPS, excessive daytime sleepiness, circadian rhythm disorders, shift work sleep disorder, anemia, fibromyalgia, multiple sclerosis, mononucleosis, low blood sugar, or cancer.
And I tried to catch it, but it for some reason the Pokeball didn't catch with it, and then it got out of the Pokeball and it poofed away, and I was like, "What?"
I didn't know they can get other Pokeballs
Stripes
that
doesn't think that
It poofed away.
she's
Like,
unmuted,
it's happened
but
to
she
where
unmuted her phone.
Pokeball doesn't catch it, like it escapes, and then it's still there.
So now she's talking to her sister
But
about
it's never
Pokemon
poofed away, and
Go,
I'm wondering
a
if
game
it's
I
because-
can't fucking play because my phone.
You cut a ponyta at my
Right.
door.
Yes, right in front
So
of
now
me.
I gotta listen to this
Why didn't you
idiot
take a picture
talk to her
for me?
sister
I'm sorry.
about catching Pokemon, because that's all that's going on in their lives.
Take a picture.
You know, I want to put them on blast and make
Have a
fun of them like the
Bulbasaur,
bitches
a
that they are.
Pidgey, a
But if I had a
Raticate,
phone that could play it, I probably would be
a
making this video
Dodo,
right now. I'd be
a
out in the middle of a
Bellsprout,
lake talking about.
another Dodo, a Rattata. Where's those called? Rattata.
Pikachu, go!
Oh, a Sandshrew.
Look at these faggots, all right?
What's his name?
Yeah, they don't know that we can hear them. This is the best part of the video right now. So I
Doesn't
mean, if
mean
you're
you
here,
can
you're
do
here
this
right now.
later.
You're here for a treat. You know what I mean? How awesome was it when I was like reading out like ailments to some
Wait, you caught
what
it?
may
Oh,
lead to a
he's in the
potassium
room.
deficiency.
He's in the room.
He's right at the window. Ah! Stop scratching.
Yeah.
Take a picture. That's fine.
Apparently, there's a Pokemon in the room. Yeah.
Oh, I got him. Okay.
I'm so fucking tired of these
I'm saying,
fucking
yes.
people, dude. I can't even make
I
a
knew
video
that
without this
crab
horse
with the
shit rolling
mushrooms
down.
coming out of his butt.
Like,
Yeah.
if you
And
guys were
it's
watching my stream last night, you thought I was just complaining
Just
about,
make
you know,
it show.
Pokemon Go just to complain because I can't play it. Like, nah, nigga, this is my fucking life.
Awesome.
You know what I mean? You know what happened earlier?
glad you're enjoying
I
your
get
game.
on
You know, not
Reddit
everyone
and I
can
have some
enjoy this
fun.
game.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. 'Cause they're all
And here's
sour
Reddit
bugs.
right now
No,
on gaming. This is a
because
gaming
their phones
subreddit.
just aren't
Here's the
great
top
enough.
post on the gaming subreddit.
well, then
Some
that's
bitches went
just
out into a
you.
middle of a lake because apparently
Most
there's a
people have
Pokemon,
good
you know,
phones.
gym out there and they
Ooh.
wanted to claim it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? People saw them out there
You could
in
use
this
an
lake
iPad.
and were like, they go into that gym. The
But
whole
then you
world
get
is
dumb.
exploding into Pokemans.
I have
Okay.
a Meowth, a Ponyta,
And I have
a
nothing to do with it.
Paras,
So that's the top post on the
banana.
gaming subreddit. Here's another post
True
trying to
beauty.
catch Pokemon
a snake,
in a rural area.
little purple snaky.
I'm so
John
surprised
Travolta
my,
memes.
my room is such a hater.
Well,
bro.
that's
Pokemon,
the
you
second
already
post.
caught
Let's look at
two,
the
and I
third
was
post.
just like in this
Pokemon
bad
Go.
3 minutes.
Weird. What's the
Haven't
fourth
even-
post? Pokemon
And a
Go.
Growlithe.
You know,
Growlithe,
there's
then.
this guy. He's got a Diglett coming out of his pants. This girl's in the bathroom. Oh, Pokemon Go. Number 5. What's this? Oh, it's the Japanese game Go with a Pikachu
go
on
on
it. So now
Pokemon
this is
somewhere else,
Pokemon
please.
Go
Okay,
as well,
It
nigga.
seems as though I've already caught up.
What's going on here? This is the only one that's not put people staring at their
Which are
phone
just
muttering
piggies,
about
red
catching them
attacks,
all. Oh, it's a
true
Pokemon
piggies,
Go post.
snakes and
In
bugs.
disguise, falling down
Oh.
the elevator shaft. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha.
Okay.
What's this? Oh, I too take pictures of Pokemon on my phone.
Close my door on the way out. Thank you.
Thank you for your room.
What's this? The best sales tactic. You can't catch them all. You can't catch all of the Pokemon with that old phone. Come in. Let's get you on that. I know I can't catch Pokemon with my phone. Best
You're
Buy
still
employee.
muted, you know.
You didn't mute yourself, Stripes.
Oh, I did, and then I unmuted myself because then she was talking about Pokemon.
And I would want to hear that. Why, right, Stripes? What a smart call on your part, you stupid bitch. Ugh. How am I in a mood to continue this now? Ugh.
You gotta hop on Overwatch and just pick this up later?
No. We should finish this. You should read the rest of them. I'm kidding. That'd be nuts. Oh god. Here's some more facts. Science as perceived by the public is completely different compared to science that actual scientists are aware of. Okay. Regular people think of Bill Nye and Tyson facts, indisputable findings when they think of science. Actual scientists think of fraud, pushing agendas, keeping your job by publishing a shitty study that seems legit, etc. Nature. More than 70% of researchers have tried and failed to reproduce another scientist's experiments, and more than half have failed to reproduce their own experiments. Interesting. They can't even do the same thing twice. 40% of scientists admit that fraud always or often contributes to irreproducible findings. That's awesome. Richard Horton, editor-in-chief of The Lancet, recently wrote, "Much of the scientific literature, perhaps half, may simply be untrue." Jesus Christ. Afflicted by studies with small sample sizes, tiny effects, invalid exploratory analysis, and flagrant conflicts of interest, together with an obsession for pursuing fashionable trends of dubious importance, science has taken a turn towards darkness. As one participant put it, poor methods get results. Oh, geez. This is actually extremely interesting, but I know it's exactly not the type of shit that people are looking for. They want something short and to the point. So we're gonna have to leave this.
Of course, they gotta
one.
make waves in order to get like on top, even if it's on a pillar of lies.
You're not even like looking at the big scale of this, and it's terrible because it's detrimental.
Yeah, it's just stuff they're gonna put in the books for the kids.
No. I mean, what do you mean? Like the list in general, or you're talking about the scientists and what they're doing?
Scientists, these studies are gonna
This is
be put in
detrimental
textbooks.
to their field specifically, because when you're conducting experiments that in many ways are just experiments to, it's like you and I are sitting somewhere and we're getting paid to, figure out why flamingos stand the way that they do, you know what I mean? Then we got to come up with some bullshit experiment basically just to keep our jobs and keep getting paid, keep the funding going, so to speak. You know what I mean? They got to cut off the funding. It's like we're two people behind a machine that's supposed to do everything, and we're talking into it, making it seem like we are the machine. It's like, hey machine, can you do this? Can you give me a second? And then you're on Google going like, what does he want? You tell him to go away. You know what I mean? It's just like we're just trying to keep the funding going. It's literally that bad. And this is not advancing science in any way. But hey, the people with the money are doing worse things. They're not advancing humanity the way that they could be. Bill Gates is, though. He's a cool guy. Mitochondria are the power. God. I hate this fucking meme. 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. That'll help you with nearly any conversion to or from metric. Good for you. Or everyone could just use metric, because it's better, obviously. How do you feel about the metric system?
I think it's a shame that we're not on that, considering every other country uses it.
That's like saying that it's a shame that we all don't have tiny peepees because the other countries have tiny peepees. Gotcha, other countries! Gotcha! I'm kidding. When a woman is about to have a heart attack, she may experience pain in her jaw as opposed to in her arm. I heard that once and wasn't sure if it was true. Then one day my sister said her jaw was bothering her, and 2 hours later, she had a heart attack. Paramedics confirmed. My mom said she had a bad toothache. Didn't see the hour. I don't get it.
Like, didn't see the hour before she had a heart attack, I'm guessing.
Oh, you're very right. She had a bad toothache and then she had a heart attack. So guys, if your mom's pissing you off, all you can do is hope that they get pain in their jaw, and then you just be totally quiet. You know what I mean? Don't say anything. Just be like, oh, well, it's fine. Just throw your phone in some water and lock yourself in your room. You'll be okay, Mom. Is that too dark? Is that too dark?
It might be a little too real.
A little too real. What do you mean too real? Don't go there. Don't go there. A response to this says, a good way of checking if this is the case is to press on the tooth and gum that feels painful. If it does get worse when you poked it, that may be where it's coming from. I'm sorry for your loss, but hope the information helps somebody else.
They didn't say
Man, that's really the
why.
way to look at the world, is like, I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah, but like, they just said heart attacks. They didn't say if they died or not.
This is exactly the type of
it's not
comment that
relevant.
most people listening to this are looking for. Gogurt is just yogurt. Somebody's like writing that down right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, but's it for on the go. I'm keeping the butts.
It me.
What?
It me, Kyle.
Kate got that shit hilariously like, it me, Kyle. What are all of these? A piece of confetti is a confetto. Sorry, I have to like...
Cute.
I don't think that's cute. I think it's confounding. Around World War II, the U.S. Navy was developing torpedoes which homed in on the noise of propellers. Jesus Christ, that's horrifying. The idea was that they would chase enemy ships down, mitigating aiming, and detonate near the vital engine rudder equipment of the enemy ships, incapacitating them. What happened was the torpedoes often chased each other or the ship submarine that fired them. Oh my God. Oh my God. The USS Barb, a submarine, carried out the only landborne attack. I'm sorry if you're yawning when I'm yawning. The USS Barb, a submarine, carried out the only landborne attack on Japanese soil during World War II, but it was a submarine. How to do that? Her captain, Eugene Lucky Flucky, that's his name. Or maybe it's Fluky. Nah, it's gotta be Flucky. Look how that's spelled. Identified a railroad near the coast carrying many supplies for the Japanese. He and a hand-picked selection of his crew, consisting of only of unmarried men who were Boy Scouts or similar, took one of Barb's 50-pound scuttling charges and placed it under the tracks. They put a pressure sensor on a 1/4 inch below the rails, and when the train passed over, the rails sagged just enough to trip the sensor, derailing the train. Cool. The same submarine also carried out the first submarine-borne missile attack in history, ushering a new era of military doctrine dominated by submarine armed with nuclear missiles.
Why was it so important that they were unmarried so they wouldn't like widow a wife?
Well,
or
yeah, they
something?
wouldn't be lost. You know what I mean? They didn't have a lady back home who's probably fucking another man. Who's that lady? That bitch is fucking ladies And men in that pussy too. God, Gael, what are you even on about? It's kind of early for us.
You did the other one, the one from the other day, as soon as you woke up too.
Well, it's probably the best time to do these. If you pick any Wikipedia article, click the first link that is not italicized or in parentheses, and repeat that for a subsequent article. You will always end up at the same page. Try it yourself. See if you can figure out what page it is. Nigga, the Japanese battleship Yamato had the largest caliber guns ever mounted on a ship and fired in anger. With a whopping caliber of 18.1 inches, each shell weighed over a ton. Yes, a 2,000-pound ton. Being fired upon by a Yamato was like having 9 mid-sized sedans thrown at you at Mach 2. She never got to use them against any significant targets, as she was struck by an air-dropped torpedo from an American plane and subsequently exploded in one of the larger non-nuclear man-made explosions ever. The Germans, however, had the Japanese beat. What were you going to say?
No, it's just interesting.
The design plans for the battleship Project H-44 called for 20-inch shells. Shells designs varied from 3,500 to 4,000 pounds each. I can't remember the specifics of what design I read about because it's 3 a.m. The theoretical range was about 50 kilometers. This really goes on like this, doesn't it? Not that it's not interesting, but I know that I'm putting some people to sleep. Without mucus, your stomach would digest itself.
Ugh, that's horrible.
That's pretty cool. You know what I mean? I bet you there have been instances where people have stopped somehow developing that mucus, and then their stomach just rots and they fucking die.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Why would you put that in my mind?
Why would you put it in your mind? In your head. In your head. A stomach ulcer is a result of the mucus thinning. See? See?
I've had stomach ulcers. Like, I've dealt with them for years.
I didn't know that, like, young people got that. That's scary.
I got it from drinking tap water as a child.
But you live near Mexico, nigga. So that's your problem. You're not supposed to be doing that shit.
Well, I don't anymore, obviously.
Stop drinking so much fucking water. Water will kill you, as you found out, AK?
I drink bottled water so I don't get kidney stones like you.
I'm not gonna get kidney stones, and I never have gotten kidney stones. The fuck you talking about? Saying some shit like that to me. You want to get dropped? All right? I drink a bottle of water a month to keep the kidney stones away. A good God. A stomach ulcer is the result of the music. Yeah. A stomach ulcer is the result of the music thinning out on the area of the stomach. And then the stomach starts digesting the exposed tissue because it's just feeling the beat. Severe ulcers can digest all the way through the wall of the stomach. That's when it's really getting into the mix, leaving the stomach open to the body cavity and requiring major rhythmic surgery to repair. Let's pump it up. This next one says bandwidth is how much data can be moved in a given time frame, megabits per second. Latency is how long it takes the data to move from point A to point B. Depending on what you're doing online, one of these will be much more important than the other. Streaming Netflix, bandwidth is important. Playing games online, latency is important. If I hear one more person insist they can't possibly be using lag in a game, causing, because they play for extra bandwidth with their ISP, I will slap a motherfucker. Maybe not so random or a fact, but you'd be surprised how many people don't know the difference. If someone else is using up the bandwidth, it could cause some lag problems. Bandwidth and latency are also connected. If you run out of bandwidth, your latency increases as the data you can have to be transmitted in time. It's not such a ridiculous statement to say that I'm lagging due to the lack of bandwidth and my family user is torrenting on the same internet. If you take Ambien and wake up the next morning feeling great, like you slept all through the night, you might actually have killed a man. Just because it happened to you doesn't mean, like, you know, God, come on. A deactivated cell phone can call 911. Yeah. Carry a fully charged spare phone. That way, if somebody steals your phone, you can call and report it on a spare phone. Not to be overly paranoid, but I keep my spare phone in the trunk of my car. This way, when the baddie kidnaps me and puts me in the trunk of my car, I can call for help. I love that because he started it off with going not to be overly paranoid, but he's got that whole scenario thought out and sorted out. So when he did in the trunk, he's like, I am in the trunk of my car. Some people have kidnapped me and put me in the trunk. I don't know why they didn't just kill me, dude. Hey, what are you whispering back there? Nothing. I mean, no, not you. Listen, God, please. I don't know where I am, actually.
Do you think he's also like lined the bottom of it with snacks?
That's what he'd be worrying about if he's being kidnapped. Snacks.
Yeah. Doesn't know how long he's gonna be there, you know?
Look, I think if you were gonna put snacks back there, he'd put a gun back there or something. Okay, you know, or something, or outfit the mechanism of the trunk with a way to be open from the inside. To be completely honest, that's what every trunk should have at this point. Every trunk should have some kind of mechanism to be open from the inside, so that if somebody gets put back there, my nigga, you know what I mean, they can do something to open it. But I guess we thinking too much about murder in that scenario, right? Hey guys, don't put this guy in the trunk, just in the back seat tied up. If you have grease in your oven, do not throw water in it. Instead, leave the oven door closed, wet a dish towel, and simply cover the air vents on the stove with the wet towel. That's if you can figure out where the air vents on the stove are. You know what I'm talking about. Hi-yo, your house is going to burn down. Also, although flour may appear similar to the dust from a fire extinguisher, do not use it to put out a fire. Flour is nearly explosive once it gets hot enough, and the particles are distant enough from each other, i.e. when thrown. Edit for all of you asking, yes, this happened. A fireman was telling me about a lady who panicked and did it over a grease fire and burned down half of the apartment complex. Also, flour mill exploded near us, and that wasn't really negligence.
I don't know how they would make the connection between flour and fire extinguishing.
Edam is the only cheese that is made backwards, get it? It's not made backwards, but it's made backwards. Do you get it?
Yes, I get it.
You sure?
I
Since you
get
don't know
it.
the difference between lose and loose? With your stupid fucking trolling ass. Trolling out. Oh, for Christ's sake. Oh, cheese. Oh my God. If you ever end up in a fight with someone that can't be avoided, you know what I mean? And you don't actually have training, do some simple, like, kick their knee in. Wow. How you gonna kick a nigga's knee in? You might as well just kill a motherfucker. You know what I mean? If they also don't have training, they most likely won't expect you to kick them. And your leg will have more reach than their arm, keeping you out of their punching range. Actual fights are very difficult. You're better off ending it as fast as possible instead of breaking your finger's wrist trying to punch them in the face or getting winded after a few seconds of wrestling, which is horrible because if they end up on top of you, most likely you're going to get your face demolished depending on how much they want to hurt you. Sounds like somebody's, been fucked up. The eyes are the groin of the head. Sun Tzu. Look, man, I feel like this is the part where I should interject and just be like, look, if you have no business fighting, do not fight. And if you end up in a fight and there's nothing you can do about it, nigga, ain't no rules to a fight, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Some of us are, dignified fighters, so we're going to keep it above the belt. We're going to make it clean, you know what I mean? We're just trying to knock a motherfucker out. We're trying to hit him one fucking time, you see what I'm saying? And lay them on the ground and see how many hits they can survive. How many direct contact, me actually connecting with your face hits you can weather before you end up on the ground, my brother. You know what I'm talking about? But if you don't know how to fight, man, you need to pull out all them stops because you're gonna get dropped. And you don't want your mama to be identifying that used to be pretty face. Ooh, in the morgue's place.
It's really hot when you get so intense like this.
Did you say hot?
Maybe.
Nigga. Pokemon trainers in America use the Fibonacci sequence to convert miles to kilometers. Yay! Pokemon Go in the fucking list I'm trying to read. Every year, several sloths die because they mistake their arms for tree branches. Oh no. You mean like they fall? Oh, poor sloths.
I'm not understanding that sentence.
Every year, several sloths die because they mistake their arms for tree branches, meaning they probably grab onto their arm and fall from the trees. How sloths made it through evolution and natural selection will always amaze me. Pandas switched to a different food source. No competition, no predators, easy money. This could be the same for koalas too. I know they're an animal that gets too much nutritional value from their diets, so they're more lethargic and have to eat more. Koalas obviously more so than pandas. Could be wrong, I don't know. Koalas eat eucalyptus leaves. You guys would know that if you've watched my trap video too many times. Munch eucalyptus like I'm a koala. Thank you for being a friend's what I holla. That fucking song is a fucking masterpiece, which pretty much makes them poison. Well, let's move on here. If a pizza has a radius Z and a depth A, you fucking nerd. The formula of its volume is pi. Pi. The relationship between Y'all niggas are fucking stupid. Chest compressions during CPR should match the beat of the song Staying Alive. Ha, 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 Staying Alive. Okay? Do you know that song?
Yes, I know that song.
Oh, so you can't tell by the way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man? No time to talk. You can't lie.
What if you're a paramedic?
You can't look the other way. And you can't try. And you can't boo. I should let you boo 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 boo. Get into the chorus. You can't tell. Okay, God damn it. I just want to punch this bitch in his face. And I want to kill OP too. Let's look at OP's comment history too. This is probably the most upvoted thing he's ever done. He's probably so excited, so happy. You know? Yep, it's his most upvoted thing. The other thing was a rage comment on atheism. He also goes on to food. You remember when this was relevant? No? You shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Ugh.
Ugh. Anyway, the left recurrent laryngeal nerve, one of the two nerves that go into your larynx, gets hooked by the aortic arch during fetal development, and thus extends down from your neck into your chest, loops under your aortic arch, and then travels back up your throat, as opposed to the right rin, which simply originated in your neck and travels a few millimeters to your throat. Why do I find it interesting enough to share? Because it's very interesting evolutionary byproduct. It shows how much evolution isn't about what's logical, but rather about how it works. All mammals originated from a common ancestor, thus all mammals have this trait, which left rin.
Why do I get the feeling you're feeling interest, Kyle?
I'm actually mad at this nigga because somebody else gilded this crap and everybody's upvoting this crap. It's not that it's not interesting. It's just like, it's so blissfully not the type of thing that I know that people are looking for on this corny ass list, because when you put the word random in there, you know, people want to hear something about ping pong balls shooting out of a horse's anus. You know what I'm talking about?
What's that photo? Didn't you make me watch a rubber duck come out of someone's ass once?
I didn't make you watch it. I didn't know what I was opening, alright? If you see a Japanese comment on something somewhere, chances are you've seen a long line of W's at the end of it. The W is a short for what I, which means laugh. Yep, WWWWW is the Japanese equivalent of LOL.
I don't think I've ever seen that. What does that mean?
And this Reddit is tie for LOL. Why is the 5 tie for LOL? Okay. The antidepressant anafranil frequently causes an inability to orgasm in males. It sometimes causes spontaneous orgasm in women. It's because we're so different. These fucking double standards are pissing me off. You get that? That's a joke about the orgasms, or
Yes,
I'm
yes,
fed up
I
with
get
these. Or yeah, okay. Well, I don't want to start spontaneously jizzing my pants. Jizz in my pants. Lock eyes from across the room. Negative 40 degrees Celsius and negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit are the same temperature. Cool. Why? Well. FAST, it's a way to identify if someone is having a stroke. It's really easy to remember and can help save someone in the future. Face, ask the person to smile. Does one side of the face droop? Arms, ask the person to raise both arms. Does one arm drift downward? Speech, ask the person to repeat a simple phrase. Is their speech slurred or strange? Time, if you observe any of these signs, call 911 immediately. Nigga, why? I guess it's hard to see if someone's having a stroke or something. Like, I just think of people collapsing immediately when they're having a stroke.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, sorry if that seemed a little amusing to me. Like, nigga, you know what I mean? Like, if somebody, let's like say, like, imagine like a seizure. You know what I mean? Hey, are you having a seizure? Smile, bro. Bro, smile. Bro, smile. Raise your arms. Hey, look at me. Can you repeat this? Repeat what I'm saying to you. Bro, come on, man. Man, you may be having a stroke. You know what I'm talking about?
It would be a shame if a fat man were having a stroke at a cafe in front of everyone and just trying to keep his pants up, you know?
It wasn't his pants. He was trying to pull his shirt down. You can't even remember the fucking video that you showed me properly?
No, I think he was doing both.
Well, it was still sad because nobody wanted any part of that. They were all just like, go to the fucking gym. You know what I mean? There are a wealth of things like this which you can learn either through the internet or taking a short course. What kind of fucking list is this? You know, the next list we're going to read is going to be the good one. So if anybody's made it this far, I commend you. You're amazing. But at the same time, the next list we're going to read are facts that nobody wants to hear. And when you say something like that, obviously everybody wants to hear them. So like, that's gonna be the good one.
Setting yourself up for disappointment if you're hyping this up, guys.
Nah, bro, it'll be better than this one, and that's the bottom line. Moose can kick all around them. This is what I'm talking about, even to the sides. Finally, we get a good one. I want to see like Kung Fu Moose. Can we make that a TV show? Kung Fu Moose. Kung Fu Moose. There's no. Oh, why did I type in Kung Fu Moose? That's my idea. So, Moose kicks. Moose kicks bear. Moose kick bear. Ooh, record bull encounters grizzly. Moose kick bear. Come on, Moose kick bear. Why is it 4 minutes long? You're killing me. Moose kick bear now. Damn, that's a big moose.
What's that thing hanging off its neck?
It's just
It's like a beard.
It's a gloopy whoop. You've never heard
like
of
turkey
a
skin.
moose gloop? Moose kick is. Tell me this isn't a band. God damn it! I don't want Moose kick the band. Man, why did Moose kick have to be a band, Stripes?
I'm so sorry.
A moose once bit my sister. And sexual moose comes and says, hell yeah, I did. And this guy goes, oh, pardon me, and his name is Moose Queef. Okay? How do people know when, can you if somebody is watching this and knows if you can scan Reddit for certain phrases, let me know. Because the way that certain people get in here sometimes and just know what shit is going, like whenever a certain name is uttered, it confuses the living hell out of me. So, there we go. If all the water at the beach suddenly disappears, you should run to higher ground. 'cause it's tsunami time, boys.
Stop numbering this.
Well, yeah, because I lost track of the number around when your sister came in and was like, "Hey guys, back about time." So I was sucking a stick the other night. Stupid. If all. What?
Why would you say that about my sister?
What? I mean, whatever. God, get over it. It's not like it's the rudest thing I've ever said. If all the water at the beach suddenly so you read this one already, Kyle. Let's read the comments. To complete the story, it's because a tsunami is coming. You don't need to worry about why it's coming, you know. A giant penis about to come and just lay its girthy, throbbing veins upon the land. The shaft will make you one with the universe, you know. I am peace. I am tranquility. Bask into... Is it bask into the iris?
I think it's bask into the iris.
Bask into the iris? That seems wrong. It's got to be bask in the iris. Pass into the iris.
Oh.
That's cool.
Neither of us were right.
That's cool, though. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Wait. Okay, as long as, like, it's still recording the right thing.
Come to my window, Kyle.
Come to my window. How do you know that song?
I think it was on like a VH1 list or something.
That's just so gay. That song is gay as hell. It's so gay. Like, that song's gay.
Yeah, it is.
If you like it, like, okay, but that song, come to my window. Oh my god.
I know you mean it's actually gay because she's a lesbian and everything.
Nigga, I don't know anything about these stupid hoes, alright? And what do they got to offer me unless they like confused gay where they'd still take a dick? Because, you know, all of these gay ladies, even though they gay, right? They still long for the feel of a pee-pee in their vagina. That sensation and craving is real. Ooh, that dildo may make you feel like you're getting what you need. But what you need is what I can offer. Please don't deny yourself the throbbing, girthy, pulsating Kayele. Well. You can't even hear this to the music, just be sounding like an idiot as usual. The brother, the Dark Stripes. Oh, it's talking about stripes. Dark Stripes. Could you imagine if there were a black girl Stripes? She'd probably be really cool.
Stripes does sound like a black girl nickname, honestly.
Not really. Not really.
I think so.
I would call a black Stripes Chunk.
Chump?
Chunk with a K. The broader Dark Stripes are on a watermelon. Wait. The broader the dark stripes are on a watermelon, the sweeter it is. Cool. The more yellow the pale spot on it, where it touched the ground and it grew, the riper it is. Watermelons don't ripe once picked, so they won't get more yellow. Easy way to see at a glance if the watermelons are worth and which is best. This is something that I didn't know, and I should probably save this, even though I'll probably never come back to it. The top one is, if you die while watching The Matrix, then you die in real life. Hilarious. If you die in Canada, you die in real life too. Sigh. Is this a link to something? It's an XKCD post. If we lose the election, I'm moving to Canada. You say that every year. I mean it this time. Well, becoming a citizen takes work. Meanwhile, you have no money. Meanwhile, you have half an art degree, and it's the start of winter. You'll freeze to death in the streets. Whatever. No, don't you get it? If you die in Canada, you die in real life. Funny. Wow, I just started browsing Reddit again as if, like, you know, I forgot. Hey, look, it's SNL in 1978. These motherfuckers look cool as a motherfucker. Ooh, look at that Murray. Oh, look at that Murray. Look at that Murray. Ooh, look at that Murray. Ooh. Man, Aykroyd used to look good. I'm not saying he looks bad now, but I mean, damn. Look at that Aykroyd. Oh, Belushi. Who are all these ladies, man? I don't know. None of these ladies is the worst part. I know that's rude. I guess they were supposed to know Gilda Radner, but
wasn't denim a big thing in the 80s?
well, this was 78.
Oh.
Well,
I thought you
remember
said
Levi's,
85.
I like to think, just ran the fucking show as far as making jeans, too. In those days, Belushi was known as the fat guy. Times have changed. Oh.
Aren't you still recording?
Yeah. Cocaine made us funny. That's fucked. What a phrase. What a thing to say. Why does seeing Gilda Radner break a heart? What happened to Gilda Radner?
I have no idea.
I hate that she died afraid.
Oh.
She was such a sweet person. I saw an interview once where Mike Myers explains that she was once in a commercial with him in Canada when he was a nobody, and she took an interest in him after he told a stupid joke that made her laugh. He said it was impossible not to love her. He decided to try out for SNL because of her. Bill Murray on the last time he saw Gilda Radner. I've always been of the opinion that Gilda was Bill's one true love, and that the sadness in his eyes is her. What the fuck? Look, man, what happened to Gilda Radner? Because we don't know shit. She died of ovarian cancer? Well, man, as long as she wasn't murdered, you know? What were her last words? That's what people are looking for. Why did Gilda Radner die? Is there a picture of Gene Wilder up there? I'm not reading it. You think I'm gonna read all? You know what my favorite meme is? The one with nigga. I think, is it a picture of Colin Powell? Whoa, nigga, do you really expect me to read all that shit by you? Have you seen that before?
Oh, I've never seen this.
Yeah, I fucking love this. Okay, this is my jam right. We should end this video, man. Guys, the next one will be amazing. You know, at least you're living in a world where you have the opportunity to do the things that you want to do, because you know what, man? I'm putting together a playlist of suicide music to do the dirty deed. You guys, you know, you guys can enjoy your lives without me. It'll be fine. And I'll see you soon. Oh yeah.